We are here on a partially agreed order in suit affecting the parent-child relationship. If I may read the agreed terms and then take testimony.
You may.
Thank you, Honor. There are 3 children before the court, Ari, Leila, and Marcel. Chavez, I offer into evidence what's been marked for identification purposes as state's exhibits A, B, and C attached to the state's petition filed April 1st, 2025, which are acknowledgements of paternity for each of the children.
States Exhibit A, B, and C are admitted.
Thank you, Honor.
Admitted, excuse me.
Thank you, Honor. Parents have agreed that Ms. Davis will apply for or maintain government medical assistance for the children, and that Mr. Chavez will pay cash medical support of $113 a month beginning October 1st, 2025. Any additional healthcare expenses to be covered by the parents 50-50. Court cost is billed to Mr. Chavez. No one is requesting a non-disclosure, and I believe that's the extent of the agreed portions. If I may call Ms. Davis.
You may.
Ms. Davis, what is your full name?
Angel Marie Davis.
Do you have any safety concerns with your address or phone number being included in this order?
No.
Your children live with you, correct?
Yes.
How often have they seen Mr. Chavez?
They go over there every week. They just started going back 2 weeks ago.
And before that 2 weeks, what was the schedule?
Well, they were with me for 3 weeks straight because he had got locked up. But during the summer, it was every week.
Okay. And how many days out of the week when he's over there? Or when your children are over there, excuse me?
Friday through, so basically he gets them Friday and they don't come back to me till Friday.
So y'all are exercising week on, week off?
Yes.
And how long have you been exercising that type of schedule?
What do you mean?
So for a 3-week period, y'all weren't exercising that because he was locked up. Was that your testimony?
Yes.
So before that period of being locked up, were y'all still doing week on, week off?
Yes.
Okay, when did that begin?
At the end of April going into May.
Of which year?
This year, 2025.
Okay, so before the week on, week off schedule, what were y'all exercising as far as visits?
The kids were with me for 2 weeks and was seeing him every other weekend.
Okay. And what was the reason that the schedule changed to week on, week off?
Because I had moved and I needed to go to work. So during the summer, I wanted to start that so that way I was able to go to work.
Now that they're back in school, are y'all still exercising the week on, week off?
Yes.
And what city is it that you live in?
Mesquite, Texas.
Okay. And where does Mr. Chavez reside?
Terrell, Texas.
And he's able to get, are any of your children enrolled in school?
Yes.
Okay. Is it all 3 of them?
2 is in daycare and the other one's in school.
Okay. And he's able to get your children to school on time?
Yes, I believe so.
Do your children go to school or daycare in Mesquite?
2 of them goes in Garland and 1 of them's in Dallas.
Moving forward, are you still wanting the week on, week off schedule?
I wanted to go back to him getting them every other weekend.
Okay, and can you tell the court why?
Because I am closer to their school, so that way they're able to get there faster.
Okay. So you were requesting that you and Mr. Chavez be made joint managing conservators of your children?
Yes.
And you're requesting that you be the primary who has the exclusive right to determine their residence within Dallas or any surrounding county?
Yes.
And you're requesting that Mr. Chavez have your children based on a standard possession schedule?
Yes.
And that's 1st, 3rd, and 5th weekends, Thursdays, and alternating holidays, as well as 30 days in the summer. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you know if Mr. Chavez is currently employed?
I think he is.
Okay. Where do you believe he works?
I'm not sure. He never told me.
Do you know what kind of work he does?
No, I do not.
Does he have any other children?
Not that I know of, no.
Do you understand that based on a minimum wage presumption, we've calculated Mr. Chavez's support for your 3 children as being $314 per month?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand when your eldest turns 18 or graduates high school, that amount will step down to 261?
Yes, ma'am.
And then after that, it'll be stepped down to 209.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in agreement with support being set to those amounts?
Yes.
Do you understand that the child support and medical support will both begin October 1st?
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you lived in Mesquite?
I just moved back February 22 of 2025.
Before that, where did you
I
reside?
was staying in Terrell since 2021.
And did you live with one of his relatives in Terrell?
Yes, my mother-in-law.
Okay. Are y'all legally married?
No.
And was he also residing in the same home?
Yes.
Are you requesting back support or sorry, I apologize, let me rephrase. Since February, or excuse me, rather March of 2025, had Mr. Chavez lived with you at all?
No.
Had he provided you any support for your children?
Half of at the end of March he did, and April, and then it stopped.
And was that around the same time that y'all went to week on, week off schedule?
Yes.
Are you sorry, Your Honor, let me try to phrase this. Are you of the opinion that you should be receiving or retroactive or back child support for the months that you lived in the home with Mr. Chavez at his mother's residence?
No, just when he wasn't in the home, which was September, October, and half of November.
In what year?
2024.
So you're requesting that it be 2.5 months, but you were still living with his mother.
Yes.
And where was he?
He was staying in Commerce.
Was he providing you any support during that time?
No, ma'am.
Did you pay rent or anything to his mother?
No. I had paid daycare for one of my kids.
Was his mother helping you out with any other bills?
No, she was only paying one of my daughter's daycare that was $75 a week.
And the daycare that you were paying that she wasn't helping for?
I
with,
was
excuse me?
paying $185.
Is that per week?
Yes, per week.
And who paid the utilities while you were living there and he wasn't?
I was
Okay, how much were the utilities?
about 180, 150 to 180.
And he was not sending you any money during this time?
No, ma'am.
Are you aware of any money that he may have been sending your mother? Or excuse me, his mother?
As I know of, no.
Was he employed during that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Where did he work?
One of them, he was working at Texas Roadhouse, and then he quit, and then he got another 2 jobs, but I don't know where the other 2 were.
Do you have any personal knowledge about how much he was making?
No, ma'am.
All right, pass the witness that would like to call Mr. Chavez.
You may.
Sir, what is your full name?
What was that?
What is your name?
Oh, my name? What name are you referring to?
Your full first and last name, sir.
Matthew Chavez.
Did you hear Ms. Davis's testimony?
Yes, I heard loud and clear.
Did you also previously hear the terms I read to the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding the terms I read to the court, did you understand them?
Yes.
Were you in agreement with those terms?
The terms of what you had said, yes.
So regarding the Ms. Davis carrying government medical, you paying cash medical support of 113 and court costs.
Right.
Okay, and you're in agreement with those terms.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so you are. When is the last time you got your children?
I had just gave them to her last Friday.
Okay.
So 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
And was your expectation that had this court case not proceeded today, you would have had your children this upcoming week?
Right.
And are you asking that the 50-50 schedule week on, week off continue?
Yes. Of course.
So regarding conservatorship, are you requesting that neither of you be made primary or that you be made primary?
That I be made primary.
Okay. And where do you currently live?
At 304 East Spring Street, Terrell, Texas.
And is anyone else in the home with you?
Yes. My 2 parents. And my nephew.
How long have you lived at that address?
We have moved here around 2021.
And do you anticipate continuing to reside there moving forward?
Yes.
And regarding Ms. Davis's testimony, were you living somewhere else September, October, and half of November in 2024?
I had came to financial opportunity that I was able to get another place. Yes.
During that period, then Ms. Davis stayed in the home with your mother. Is that correct?
Yes. But I was also back and forth through here. I wasn't there the whole 3 months at the other residence. I was also staying here nights as well.
How many nights a week would you stay there for the fall period?
I don't know. Sometimes it'll be 3, sometimes it'll be 4, or sometimes it'll be 1. It was just.
What kind of work were you doing?
I was in a restaurant business.
Were you renting out your own apartment or home at that time?
Apartment.
Apartment? Were you living by yourself at that point?
And I had another dependent one.
He swears he helped and paid his share, but his story starts cracking under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you say dependent, is that another child?
No.
Okay. And did you send any money to Ms. Davis for the support of your children?
No, because she was, like you said, living here with my mother.
Did you pay any of the bills on Ms. Davis's behalf?
She had no bills other than maybe her phone bill and daycare.
Which, as far as
My
you know,
mother paid all of the utilities and rent.
So it's your belief that Ms. Davis did not give your mother any money for
No,
utilities?
she did not.
And were you aware of the daycare costs for one of your children that she was paying, the $185 per week?
Yes, she had told me.
Did you help or offer to help with that at all?
If anything, I think I probably just paid 1 or 2 weeks. But he was only there for, I think, a month and a half, so 6 weeks at most, I think. He wasn't there very long.
Okay. And you believe that you paid 2 of those weeks?
If I'm right, yes.
And was this the period from September to November of 2024?
And when I mean paying those 1 or 2 weeks, I mean half of that. So half of whatever she was paying as well.
And how did you send that money?
Probably through Cash App. I don't know. I have so many different accounts.
And was that from the period of September to the first half of November last year?
Yes, during that September through November. Yes.
And where were you working during that period?
At a restaurant.
Was that the only job you had during that time?
I had a part-time job as well.
And what kind of work was
I only
that?
worked there for a week.
Okay. How much were you bringing home from the restaurant?
I think I just got one paycheck from there, was 100 for the part-time, and then I think I was making 600 every 2 weeks from my actual job.
Is the actual job the restaurant?
Yes, they're both restaurants.
Both restaurants? Okay. And that was your take home after taxes, is that correct?
Probably no, a little before, or a little less. So maybe like 540.
Regarding support, moving forward, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
You do work? Where do you work?
Yes. Waffle House, another restaurant.
And how much do you make there? You
I
paid
had just
hourly?
started and I just finished training, so I don't fully know my hours nor my pay rate or how much I will make every bi-week.
When you say just started there, what day?
I think what's today?
Today's
The
Wednesday.
20,
So
I think the
24th.
19th on Saturday.
Saturday, and you, how
Not
many days
last
of training?
Saturday, but following Saturday.
How many days of training have you had?
5.
How many jobs have you had this year?
2. This is my second one this year. I had just got off from vacation.
So you don't know what your schedule is going to be like moving forward. Is that your testimony?
I'm either working during a morning shift, which is first shift, or third shift. So morning being 7 to 2, and third shift being 11 to 6.
And how many days a week do you anticipate working?
Well, like I said, I worked 5 days, 4 days in training, and they didn't confirm on my hours on how many days I will have since the store is full with people.
So you're unaware as to whether or not you can continue to take your children to their daycares and schools. Is that
Oh no,
correct?
I'm completely able to.
So
That's what I do right now when I do have them, and since I had them since school started.
So you're requesting that the week on, week off schedule continue?
Yes, of course, yes.
And regarding child support, do you understand that based on a minimum wage presumption, we've calculated your support for 3 children as being $314 a month?
Right, that's what y'all had calculated. Yeah.
What are you requesting support be set to?
The whatever I need to pay for their insurance.
So you're requesting that the child support itself be set to 0, is that correct?
If possible.
But you understand, but you're still in agreement to paying the cash medical of $113 per month?
Right, yeah, that's what we had potentially agreed on.
Do you have any issues getting your children to school now from Terrell all the way to
No.
Garland or Mesquite?
No problem at all.
Your Honor, I pass the witness and would like to recall Ms. Davis.
No.
You may.
Ms. Davis, did you hear Mr. Chavez's testimony?
Yes.
Did he help you pay half of the daycare for 2 weeks?
No, that was for this year, for another daycare.
Okay. And did your child go to the $185 a week daycare every week, September, October, and the first half of November?
He went in October and then he went half in November because I started struggling because I was paying a car payment that was $630 a week, also with insurance.
So how many weeks in that time frame from September to the first half of November did your child go to that $185 a week daycare?
So he started around October 15th through November towards the end.
Okay. So the time frame we're looking at when Mr. Chavez did not live there and your child went to daycare would be 1 month.
Mhm.
Okay. And does his mother still provide you any support?
She was just helping me take care of the kids, but supporting, like buying the kids stuff, no.
Did she when did she stop paying for the daycares?
She was paying she started paying when she started. I don't remember what time she started around, but until up to school ended, she stopped paying around May, I want to say.
So even after Mr. Chavez moved back into the home with both of you, or at least your mother-in-law and you, she was still paying the daycare for one of your children?
Yes, ma'am.
And apologize. Has Mr. Chavez had any trouble getting your children to school as far as you're aware?
As I know of, I'm not sure.
But that's the reason that you do not agree to the week on, week off moving forward. Is that correct? Let me rephrase. Ms. Davis, was that your only concern with the week on, week off? Was the children being closer to their school?
Yes.
Oh, and why is that a concern then?
Because they're not too far. Because I wake up about 6 and get my oldest daughter to my sister-in-law's. So by the time I get to Garland, it's already 7 o'clock. So they're already clocked in and they're like already ready to eat. Because I know going Terrell to Garland, I know there's traffic. So I just try to get there. I just want them to get on time so they can eat breakfast.
Let's set this out a little more. So your eldest child goes with Mr. Chavez's sister still?
Yes, because they go to the same school. So she rides with them to school.
Okay. And does the sister-in-law, she live in the area?
Yes, she stays down the street from me, on the same street as my mom.
Okay. And then your middle child, Leila, is she going to a daycare?
She has Head Start, so she's free. We're just paying for Marcel Chavez,
Okay. And how much is it for Marcel for the daycare?
$90 a week.
Is Mr. Chavez helping with that?
Yes.
Okay. How much does he pay?
I don't fully know. It depends if he's late or not. Because I know he pays 90. Because they gave me the receipts to give to him.
Okay. So how much are you paying?
I just pay 90.
And the $90 is per week?
Yes.
Okay. But the daycare costs more. It's just your portion of it is $90 a week. Is that correct?
The money has to be paid by Mondays. If it's like due, you owe $8 and it goes up.
So how often are you paying versus how often Mr. Chavez is paying?
We pay back and forth. I pay one day and then he'll pay next week Monday.
Your Honor, I pass the witness. I don't have any further questions, but I do need rulings as to the support amounts, whether there should be retroactive, and the possession schedule as well as conservatorship.
Then I will accept the agreed portions of the order, make the agreed portions the order of the court. I will order that the parties be joint managing conservators of the children, order mom be primary, order a standard visitation schedule, order government health insurance, order cash medical support of $113 per month, order child support of $314 per month with the appropriate step downs. There will be no retroactive child support. Court costs as billed. Our start dates will be October 1st, 2025. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, ma'am. Am I able to make any type of statement in this?
I've made my ruling, so you making a statement just means you're making a statement. Let me give you some information and then I'll allow you to make a statement, okay?
All right, sure thing.
Okay, so I'm not the last word on this.
Judge sides with mom as primary, leaving dad stunned and facing tough appeal options.
This is out of what court, Miss Sweet?
The 303rd, Your Honor.
This is out of the 303rd District Court. That is Judge Laditra Jackson. She might have a different opinion from mine. So you have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. Okay.
All right.
Now that I've given you that information, do you have any questions?
And is it still joint custody?
It's joint managing conservatorship, but mom is primary. Which means they live with mom.
But they live with me as well half the month, as well as her.
So that's what you had been doing. What I have ordered is joint managing conservatorship with mom being primary and you having a standard visitation schedule. That's why I said I'm not the last word on this. You have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you have any other questions?
I guess that means no.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Davis, for appearing here today, and you're free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a default judgment. I will take testimony from the mother as to the agreement.
Okay.
Ms. Jones, can you please state your full name?
Frances Melissa Jones, Jones.
Can you state the name and age of the child at this matter?
Mackenzie Alessandra Esquivel, she's 6.
And when you had Mackenzie, did Mr. Esquivel sign an acknowledgement of paternity stating that he is the father?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
And how is Mackenzie covered for health insurance?
Through the state Medicaid, it helps with her speech therapy that she takes through her school.
Ma'am, has there been acts of family violence between you and Mr. Esquivel in the last 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
And was there previously a protective order out of Dallas County?
Yes, ma'am.
against Ms.
Emergency protective order of June of 2024 when Mario put a gun to my head and discharged it in the air.
Okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. Is that matter currently pending in Dallas County?
It is a pending charge. His bond orders are not to contact me.
Okay. And the current charge is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. And due to that, in addition to the protective order, are you requesting a non-disclosure of your address?
Yes, ma'am. I do request that, please.
Are you also requesting a non-disclosure of your phone number?
Yes, ma'am, please.
And that is also the terms of his current bond as well, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Are you asking to be named the sole managing conservator for your child?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Are you also requesting that you be the primary person to designate the child's residence?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Do you have any plans to leave the Dallas and surrounding counties?
No, ma'am. I purchased my forever home to raise my daughter here.
So are you in agreement to have a geographic restriction to Dallas and the contiguous counties?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's talk about possession and access. Are you requesting that the father not have any visitation?
As of now, yes, ma'am.
And do you have safety concerns for you and your child?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And this is based out of both this incident that you described with the gun and prior incidences?
Yes, ma'am, that is true.
Okay. Do you know if the father has any other minor children?
Not that I know of, no, ma'am.
Mr. Esquivel has his own business called Esquivel Landscaping, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay, using a gross income of $10,000, the state's asking for child support to be set at $1,300 $391 a month beginning October 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement to that?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And the state's also asking for cash medical in the amount of $300 to repay the government medical plan. Are you in agreement to that?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
You're requesting retroactive child support, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's from the periods of January 2023
Yes, ma'am.
through July 2nd.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Okay. Now let's return to the landscaping business that Mr. Esquivel owns. Because he's self-employed, there is no reported income from his employer. So can you explain to me how you know that he makes $10,000 a month?
We were together since 2017. He was the sole supporter of us. I didn't do much for the business. I was a stay-at-home mom, but he provided everything. We would document for tax purposes how much was made per day, and it's over 10,000 every month. It's over 10,000. It's landscaping, it's the trees, it removal, you name it, storm help, anything like that.
Okay, so the income is from your own personal knowledge.
Yes, ma'am, that is true.
Okay. For the periods of time you're requesting child support arrears, which is January 2023 through July 2nd, 2025, the state's calculating that amount at $51,124.12. During that period, did Mr. Esquivel give you any financial help for those 2
Miss
years?
Etifu, tell me how you got 12 cents. Give me what you based it on the 1391 a month, and how many months you did. Tell me that.
Just a moment, Your Honor. 33 months, Your Honor.
That gives you $45,903.
Can you repeat that amount, Your Honor?
$45,903.
Okay, Your Honor, may I amend for the amount given by the court?
Yes.
Ms. Jones, would you be in agreement for a child support arrears judgment of $45,903?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And would you be in agreement for a repayment of $300 a month to repay that amount beginning on October 1st, 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
Court costs are as billed to the non-custodial parent, Mr. Esquivel. Are you in agreement to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I pass the witness, Your Honor.
Then I will grant the default judgment, order that mom be sole managing conservator. But I'm not gonna order the geo restriction due to the family violence and the temporary restraining order. Ma'am, I know you say you don't plan on moving, but
Yes,
I'm not gonna restrict you to living in Dallas County, okay?
thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Order visitation as mutually agreed. Ma'am, that means if you don't agree, he doesn't have any visitation. But if somewhere down the line you think he has gotten better and you want him to have a relationship with your daughter after all of this is over, the two of you can agree on how he's going to see her. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Order government health insurance. Order cash medical support of $300 per month. Order child support of $1,391 per month. Order a retroactive child support judgment against Mr. Esquivel in favor of the Attorney General of Texas in the amount of $45,903. Order that judgment paid at $300 per month. Order court costs as billed. All start dates will be October 1st, 2025, and the non-disclosure is granted. Is there anything else, Ms. Etifu?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, I thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
A mother recalls her ex pulling a gun, and the court locks down full custody for safety. It's a chilling reminder that some hearings don't end in debate, they end in survival. Thanks for watching. If you found this case powerful, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more real courtroom moments, and we'll see you in the next one.